Hey, beautiful people. So, I want to talk a little bit about sales goals today and why I've decided not to do them anymore. Now, I have personally done over 800 sales goals when I used to own an agency called We Are Social Media. My team probably took about 300 calls. So, I have enough experience to know about what are the benefits about sales schools and why I don't do them anymore. Now, I'm not saying sales schools are the wrong thing to do. By all means, if I was starting again tomorrow and I have an agency, I will probably go back into a calls selling a high ticket offer without a shadow of a doubt. And then I would probably build a team that could complement me do exactly that, like taking calls all day long. Now, the problem with me right now is the reason I don't do the calls anymore because it doesn't make any sense for me financially. Like, I rather spend time with my clients where I'm actually building something for them or building something for me. I'm getting paid reasonably well for what I do, for my skills. So for me to spend an entire day in front of a Zoom camera, getting people trying to convince them to buy something from me, it doesn't make any sense financially. So that's probably reason number one. I rather build something, as I say, with my clients and myself, or building a new course or new project where it will give me some return on investment. Reason number one. So it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Now, the second, probably a bit more personal. For me, it always felt a little bit odd hopping on a call with somebody who might not necessarily be ready to invest. Sales calls are built to persuade people. This is my offer. I'm going to give you my insights and my philosophy and my ideas, and this is how it's going to work. And usually there is a credit card transaction. That can be a little bit funky for a lot of reasons. As I said before, that person might not be ready for you. So they might have a bit of an anxiety attack the next day and they wake up and they're going, oh my God, what have I just done? I'm already credit myself up to my eyeballs. Now I've got another big loan, another big commitment, right? So it can be a little bit intimidating, can be stressful. So they're going to start resenting you. And usually what happens there, they're going to ask you for a refund, or this is not for me, or they're not going to implement, they're just playing games with you. So that's probably one thing that I always found was very difficult. And the second thing is also the fact that they might just not be the right people for you. If you ever taken calls, to the amount of calls that I've taken, sometimes I will literally zoom in for a client call and I'm looking at how the heck do we even get this person in the community? It's just not the right fit. So you're going to find that some of these people might not be the right fit for you. That is really the only reason why I don't do calls. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't be doing calls. As I say, if you wanted to grow from 0 to 100K plus, definitely go into taking calls. But I just don't feel I've done all of that. And for me to grow a team, I don't necessarily want to do that again. I don't want to have a team of sales closers and appointment setters because A, you have to manage them, and B, they can be quite expensive. So by the time you paid everyone's wages, there's probably very little money left in your bank account. So I'd rather build this business as a solo entrepreneur. It's just me and Cass, my VA. I only work 3 hours a day, 3 days a week, and we maintain 95% profit and we take 0 sales calls. Super important for me because I also want to align with the people who are right for me, meaning I tend to attract people a little bit differently these days. They maybe have purchased a workshop from me. Maybe they read something, a content through a social post, or perhaps they're reading an email. And it's almost like an instant reaction. They go, this is for me. I get it. I'm so aligned. I'm ready. Where do I sign up? So the energy is very different. Usually what happens with those kind of people, they'll come into your world because they feel you're online. They feel they want to work with you. They want to have an input and they want to really be serious about their businesses. So it's very different. It's a very different energy. And also, I'm very mindful about who I bring into my world. Who do I bring into my community? Who do I hop on a call on Zoom? And how I want to spend my time and so on. So that's probably the only 2 reasons why I don't do sales calls. As I said, if you're young and you're full of energy and you want to make a difference, go for it. Do sales calls, build a team. Just be very mindful. It's a high energy level of business. and you're going to find out you're probably going to burn out very quickly if you're not careful. So the way I do it, it's completely different. So it's almost they're coming to me rather than me chasing them, which I really prefer. And it just makes a lot of sense for me currently in my life where I'm in my journey and so on. So hopefully that was helpful. So yes, there's two sides to the coin, sales schools and no sales schools. For me as a consultant, I prefer not to do them because I've learned that if I did this right, you can learn how to do DMs and you learn how to do emails because the process is very similar. You're just going to give people more of a clarity about what it is that you do in order to help them. And it doesn't feel as pressurized as, hey, there's my credit card, take it, and my life depends on you. So I hope that was helpful and gave you some insight about the reason sometimes why not taking calls is probably the best way for you.